Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Sorry it took so long. Basically 2 hours to start the stream. I'm very sorry. I'm just doing something on my room. Which is also the reason why I don't have a cam today. Hello, Zach. Welcome. Right now I'm renovating some stuff on my room. So it's a little bit messy, so I decided to turn off the cam for today's stream. Shake my head. Hello, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Now, cam today, I'm renovating some stuff on my room. Well, I call it renovating, but I'm basically just doing some basic stuff and maybe going to add 1 or 2 decorations on the back. Probably, maybe, depending on how it goes. But hello. Oh no, that's not. Damn, I lost like 30 seconds out of it. Basically, I'm LED light show setup some streamers do. I wish, Lena. I tried to ask around and I tried to check if there are really cheap ones, but I'm going to have like to spend quite a bit of money to set up most of that stuff that usually you see on streamers or big streamers. But maybe one day, at least, in the very least, I would need Twitch to pay me at least once to be able to start doing that. But you are big. I hope. I wish, Lena. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the small community we have. You have a big heart. Sadly, that doesn't pay the LEDs. And big future. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And big RNGC. Yeah, maybe I should play the lottery. Maybe I should really play the lottery. Maybe at one point I become a millionaire and I'm able to even buy a house. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today, not sort of as an apology, like I'm truly sorry that it took too long. Like as I said, I was doing some stuff. So pretty much what I'm going to do today is just going to be limbussy most of the day. Hopefully, I'm going to farm 3. Let me do this one more. I'm going to start using double lunacy recharge. And then leveling greener. Yes, exactly. I'm going to start doing double lunacy recharge. No, it's mostly because I make the math sag. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to do it before World Purges. Before World Purges expires, but once World Purges is gone, I'm going back to only 1. Because I did the math, and it's not enough. If I just recharge once a day, I'm going to be left with like maybe tops, if I'm 100% efficient, maybe tops like 1 day to try the hard missions. And that's not enough. That's not enough. So I'm going to be double recharging. And I decided to just straight up level Gregor, even if he's a jobber, to level 50. Because I think I'm going to need those 5 levels of clash power. And maybe a little bit of damage as well. Rhodia is going to be the lowest leveled. But since I'm going to grab Spartans, also hello Spartan, welcome to the stream. I'm going to grab Spartans Rhodia, so I'm going to be... I don't really need the level 50 here. I would say level, but that's based off modules anyway, so... Yeah. I already have Gripper, which I really want for the Paralyze. I really wanted the Paralyze for false Gripper. She's going to be gripping. And, of course, Dawn... Because I wanted Manager Dawn to be 50. But there is Red Eyes. And then I'm also leveling the Magical Girl. She's level 33. So... about to reach there. I probably can reach level 50 with her today. Then I'm going to see if I can start trying to get some missions on hard mode. In the very least, this one. The summons are nice, but in the very least I want the Lunacy. And maybe some of the experience tickets are going to be able to take my Rhodia to level 50 and I don't need to spend anything else. Also, that thread looks juicy. Clear encounter without any of the allies reaching 10 cold black tears. So just allow these to recharge, and then I'm going to use the double recharge. Every single point of energy matters. Wait, did I see that correctly? 78? No, that's too much. Holy shit. Alright, let's do a couple of Luxcavations for... I do think I need this one though. Since it's the new day. Yep. So going to do one thread and then everything else on experience.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
So how are you all doing today?
가족을 위해. 하! 으타! 더 먹어치워라!
I'm crashing out. What happened? No lifing ZZZ. I mean, right now you can chill, Lina, because you already got C1 Miyabi and you got her weapon as well. No. You want to Miyabi all over them. Okay, then that's fair. I want to get my 60 pity, but don't want to spend. Did you do the weeklies already? Like, did you get every single pass as well? Like the fairy one as well? The one that I did myself? Pan and the kid. I just need to camp. You still have time. Rina is the one that is expiring. Shio is still has time, so right now just like hold on, because we're also getting the mage proving grounds, and maybe there's going to be like maintenance compensation, there's going to be an extra special supplies or all of that stuff. I know, but I also want to start saving for anniversary. Well, just saying, for now you just have to wait. You can make your decision later because Shio still has time. Holy shit, Dawn did 0 damage.
내가 강하기에 내 놈들을 휘두르는 거지.
Alright, there's different stages for this one. My ring sung out DPS my Dawn in that fight twice in a row. Yeah, Red Eyes is extremely powerful. Like, he deals so much damage. Come on, grouper. No, my Rodion lost.
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않으면 무능한 법. 우선 전황부터 살피지. 공격 정도는 읽었다. 나머지는 차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나. 병력을 새로이 구성하는.
And I get the Dante overclock. Dante overclock. Oh, the one in the top right. Kanto 6, I think, if I remember correctly.
저희를 헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
You reach a certain point in Kanto 6 and then you suddenly have it. Of course, I'm not going to explain how because it's going to be spoilers, but you just have it after a certain point in Kanto 6. Internet 50. You actually got it? Nice! Congratulations, Lina. You really not liked it. 203 damage. Others count probably did like 50 blue quests today. Congrats, Lena. Now you can relax. Definitely you don't need it to progress any further. No. What is your goal? Are you going to try to reach enough for pity Yanagi? And then just pull for her whenever she comes out? I think you're going to have time.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음.
Because right now we have Miyabi. You still have to wait like 2 weeks until that banner leaves, and then you are going to be able to do another 2 weeks of progress while Yanagi is up. Level 60 my Miyabi gotta do the internet promotion. Oh yeah, but you can Miyabi all over them.
누굴 팰진 내가 정한다.
Which is the next banner? We still don't know. We are still speculating that it is Yanagi, but it could very much be Harumasa instead, which means that's a skip for you. His gameplay is trash, by the way. Yeah, fuck Harumasa. His gameplay is really fucking trash. No, it's not. I disagree. I didn't like his gameplay. I got him leveled up. Kinda happy with what I got at the moment. What if I did every blue quest and did every of the events? I went all in on more Miyabi banner, and in the end, then you wouldn't have a C6 Miyabi, and you would miss on the best support for her. So I highly not recommend it. Don't listen to him. Jack is just trolling you. If you want to Omega grind and clear the game 100% for everything that you have, you probably can get M2 Miyabi and C2 Miyabi and also get Yanagi, but I highly advise against it. You're already burning yourself out and it's just been like 2 weeks. It's the gacha, suck. No, they're not manscapes. They are cinema mindscapes. So it's C because they are cinemas. I don't want to hear that cinema. No, cinema. Are you still think of Genshin? I already grew out of Genshin Impact, so I don't remember anything. No, I'm not Genshifying Miyabi, I'm just saying she has a Cinema 6. If you still think of the CS constellations, then that's on you, but I don't have anything to do with Genshin anymore. To be honest, let me see if the C2 is what, because C1 was great. I think only the +2 on skills are the kinda bad ones on Miyabi, but even that is still great. I probably played less Genshin than you, Mao. Yeah, probably. And imagine that I already got over Genshin, and you're still thinking of the sea as constellations. That's crazy, bro. your true thoughts leaked on that sentence, Lita.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Alright, Lita. Enjoy your coffee.
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
I'm coping, you say? I disagree.
숨겨둔 수를
정화.
No, I disagree because you say coping, and if you say coping, it starts with C, which means constellation, so you are genshifying the coping, so no.
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않는 무위무능한 법. 우선 전황부터 살펴지.
형국 정도는 읽었다. 나머지는 옳다.
예상한 것보다 움직임이
너희의 목표 승리로 이끌
Fuck off! You suck!
정화.
I might be able to attempt at least one hard mode after this. Hello, Shu. Welcome to the stream. I started with Limbus because I didn't want to start with Wizardry when you guys are probably going to sleep in a while. As a sort of apology, I'm really sorry, Shu, that I started the stream late. Just the usual come. You know it. You already know it.
실밥이 터졌나?
판도는 유리하나 교만하면 뒤집어져.
We're just going to do 2 more experience stages.
그걸 꼭 말로 해야 하나?
2 more experience stages. Well, 1. I already finished this one, but I'm going to have 1 attempt to hard mode of the wall purges missions.
마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 카니발 타임.
Zach got Donald.
가족을 위해 꿰뚫려라.
옳다.
No, I think he's talking about the top right button, Spartan, that gives like a special effects in the middle of the battle.
차포잡이라.
Yeah, Durante.
움직임이 더 좋구나.
혈투를 승리로 이끌. 떨거지는 잘라낸다. 하! 으타! 아류 산초
검은
강을
뚫지 않은 건 많다. 그 검이 길이 있는지가 중요할 뿐.
마음에 들면 들었다. 솔직히 말해라 자로요. 보기 드문 용장에게
대가리
칭찬
딱
맡길
대고.
이유가 뭐 있는지.
아류
So I was right. I did say it. There you go, Zach. That's confirmation to what I was telling you.
병력을 새로 구성해야 하나.
불가피하다면 실수를 세우는 것이 자산이다.
기대. 아류 산초 평열 80.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why I heard confirmation. The rose. I'm starting to like that emote too much.
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. 자! 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파 대가리 딱 떼도
길에서 비켜. 길에서 비켜.
I also need to start wearing my glasses.
고랜 목마름.
Since I'm working on stuff in front of the computer like almost all the day, my eyes are starting to get blurry. Very blurry.
마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Should I try it anyways? Might be enough. We'll see. What did I unlock? Thread and 5 Gamba boxes. Trust, they are all going to be fast. Look, easy. Shit, none of them was fast. But hey, Ish, Rodion, Ryoshu, and I guess I'm happy about Heathcliff. That's still average. Oh hey, that's another. That's another module. Alright. Let's try it. So, Spartan, I'm going to need your help on this one. I think I'm going to need to have your Sat Rodion on slot 1. Because I think that's going to be the main carry. Then my magical girl is just going to be there mostly as support. But hopefully she's able to pull her weight. But what do you say? Should I put Dawn on first instead? Yeah, play by play, like you did with me. Did you already try hard mode, Zach? Okay, so
복지팀의 협조가 필요한 거지.
like this. Alright, Zach. I think, well, I'm guessing that
자, 해골박
level 50 Red Eyes and Penitence is definitely going there. And I did level the 50 the Gripper to 50 because of the Paralyze and because of the debuff, the extra 20% damage. I think that's going to matter.
망치를 쥐고
I think this is like the core team. But any suggestions? Do I try with 4? The rest I mostly brought as class fodder. What did this guy have? Clash. It says his word sharpened by Tears Rodion is in this lot. Get insert buff here. Oh, okay. So this would be the main, the core, right? Hopefully a level 43 magical girl is enough, but as for the rest, what would you suggest? So I think I want to try 4 so that Rodion and Dawn get 2 moves each. But I don't know if that's going to be way too... No, yeah, I think it's the same as the easy missions, right? It's just harder because it's hard mode. Like, that's pretty much what I'm guessing. So I do have like an idea of how to do it. I just think I definitely need the help to not instantly die. So I was thinking of trying it like this, Spartan, without filling the other 2 slots. Since Dawn gets a bonus slot already, so Rodion will get a bonus at 5 slots. Okay, so I think, realistically speaking, I think Gregor would be better than Otis. But Otis has a Wrath move. Like, besides this one on Gregor, I think Otis offers more. Gregor can't take the unbreakable coins from the boss. Okay, then let's do Gregor. I got him to 45 for a reason. He's a jobber, but maybe he actually does his job now. So this team should theoretically be possible with a little bit too much luck, but only play waifus, he says, and pick Greg over Otis. I wish I could pick Otis, Shu, but against the hard mode boss that doesn't buff her to 55. If he survives and gets his S3, then Greg can do damage. I think I want to do them like partially, not all of them in a single corner. I think, let's be reasonable here. I don't think I can do all of them at once. If I miss 1 or 2, if I miss too many, then I can just surrender and try again. But I think doing 3 missions per module is realistic. Like, I don't think I need to do all of them. Maybe the hardest ones, 1 by 1, maybe. But I think realistically is 3 by module. I would be fine with it. So let's try it like this, shall we? Shit, current average level 48. Okay, let's do it. I believe. Unless you are a god and you aren't getting them all in one run. Now, yeah, I assume so, especially if you are under-leveled. Alright, let's see. Also, the music is a banger, so always. I cannot get the absolute resonance. Oh my god, so I would do them all in one run. Okay, understandable. Going to... Yeah, but probably with a bunch of passives that actually help. That was me. Sure it was. Shit, he's struggling with his S3. I'm going to have to map it differently. I don't even know if I want to risk it. Do I still get the passive even if she loses the defense? It says combat start. Yeah, I know, which is mostly what I want, but I don't know what will happen if I just let her win the clash. If I let the boss win the clash, because if so, if nothing bad is going to happen, then I might as well just tank one of the biggest hits. Like either of these two, which are the biggest clashes. Might as well tank it. I can probably do that one later. I don't think I can avoid Rhodia getting hit. Yeah, 3 coins is 3 hits, but I don't think I can avoid it. I think that is going to be one of the last missions that I'm going to do, because it's relatively easy. I think for now, I would rather focus on the other ones. Like, for example, use the negative coins, kill the source with Dawn, and probably finish the boss with the Arcana Slave, which I'm assuming I need the magical girl to finish this boss, so I'm going to have to do a DPS check at the end after killing the swords. He's a jobber. He just doesn't do shit. Hopefully he wins that one. I think Spartan said the nuke leaves her at like 500 or 600 HP. No, I remember him saying that the magical girl deals 600 damage. So if I can get her down to 600 HP, the magical girl should be able to kill it. It is an insta-kill on easy, though. No matter how much HP she has. She can deal 0 damage. As long as the swords are dead, she instantly dies. But that's on easy. What a goober. The swords don't even need to be dead. I'm pretty sure they do. At least in easy mode, if you let the swords. I see. Well, I think I still need to kill the swords anyways. Can I win any of these? Nice, Radius. It is time to do a mirror dungeon 24/7. Yeah, now get to grinding.
대가리 딱 떼고. 하! 으타! 너가 쏘라.
Okay, paralyze applied. No, Don! For fuck's sake! Now really, the real grind begins.
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
She's surprisingly dominating thanks to the paralyze. Usually she loses. So I can easily leave her there. She can clash. As for the rest, I can take advantage of this to make Gregor win a clash. I definitely want to waste this post skill. So that's pretty much what I want. For the rest, it's just damage. I wait. I don't have an option. I don't have an option. Both of them are S3. Do I just defend? Yeah, both are S3. Yeah, it is pretty much what I always save them for, but for some reason she gets too many S3s. Maybe it's because of the buff. I haven't read it. Modify skill pool, gain 1 use. Yeah, gain 1 use of skill 3, but lose 1 use of skill 1. Yeah. I mean, I would rather save 2. If I defend, do I save the other one, Spartan? Like, if I defend, does it still consume one of the S3s? Okay, yeah. Then there's no point. Actually, you can gain this. Bruh! How do you lose that? I was trying to get Dawn to positive SP. She's going to get to positive SP. Come on, she's paralyzed! You fucking jobber! See? She bounced back. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 light blues. 1... Yeah, and she goes back to negative mode after using S3 again. That's what I've been saying, but Zack tells me that her Dawn doesn't do that. His Dawn, sorry. Zack keeps saying that his Dawn doesn't switch back after using S3. Maybe he's confusing S2, which is what I was assuming, but... She just did, I just showed it on stream. Mine went from negative to positive. Alright, Shu. Have a good night. Sleep well. The fucking jobber. I'm going to get Omega fucked here. I think this is going to be a reset. Because Dawn is going to have to tank one of the attacks.
대가리 딱 떼고. 아무것도 나지 마라.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같다.
Yeah, I think this is a restart. I'm losing too many conditions.
직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
난 그 무엇도 제대로 해내질 못해.
Fucking jobbers losing the fight, losing the clash when the enemy is paralyzed. I'm fighting a 5-5 calling power with a 4-13 and they lose the fucking clash.
나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
No, you weren't right. What Spartan is saying is exactly what I told you, just without the proper explanations of using multiple S3s when you're happy. I kept telling you, whenever she's on negative, she bounces back. No, what I said is whenever she drops, whenever she switches back to negative, she bounces back. Every single S3 use. You might have misunderstood when I said she keeps switching back and forth between negative and positive. Yeah, and she does. Yeah, and she does, just not as frequent as saying every single S3. So I was wrong in that regard, but everything else I was correct. You were so vehemently saying that she never swaps back, she never swaps. That she always stays positive. Then you're probably using her wrong. Yeah, the only part that I was wrong about that part then is that I said that every single use of S3, she goes back from positive to negative. I said she doesn't always swap to negative when using S3 in positive mode. No, I still remember everything, how you were fighting against my argument. You were saying mine doesn't bounce back. Like, I can probably search in Discord. I can see it. Yeah, we can do that later after the stream. Fucking hell. Everyone is a jobber. So I remember backing up my argument saying my Dawn never went to negative in the fight, and I used multiple S3s. I mean, it's easier obviously to pull up your chats because mine are mostly spoken. And I may have misspoken. But I'm pretty sure that what Spartan just explained is what I tried to say. So I'm pretty sure all I said was she bounces back and forth between positive and negative. But you were saying, no, mine doesn't do that. That's what you responded to that. That is pretty much... I'm pretty sure that's the first contradiction that we had. Might as well lose it with Dawn and make her go negative. Instead of fucking up Gregor. He's already too much of a jobber. I think I found my Dark Corvus new best friend. Who is it? Who is it, Spartan? I'm pretty sure what I said is she bounces back and forth, Zach. I'm pretty sure that is literally how I worded it first. Yeah, you're very cute. Now she's paralyzed again. I'm going to try again to win the clashes with everyone else so they are on positive SP. Hopefully they don't become a jobber. Like even this one is favored. The boss. Yeah, it is going to run out. I'm basically trying to say that I want to clash with one of them so they are on positive SP. And I kind of want to do it with Rio. Wait, if I do absolute resonance... Okay, thank you, Spartan. Should I just defend with Gregor? Do I just defend with Gregor and just tank those two hits? And try to do as much damage as I can? Because on this occasion, unless I want to use... to gain more resonance points for the egos, I don't want to get hit much by the boss, even for Gregor. I mean, I know it inflicts a ton of sinking, but it says clash win, not on hit. And he's going to tank 2 of them. Oh. If I get enough sinking, she does an unbreakable AoE. Okay. More of a reason to not start losing the clashes very early on. My entire team is a jobber. She could still lose this one, by the way. She's on -2 SP. It says favored, but she could still lose this one. I don't know there is a challenge about not getting too many stacks or reaching a certain SP threshold. As I said, I think if I do them little by little, I wouldn't mind using more modules than I would usually. So right now, I'm going to try to focus on Magical Girl lands the final hit. Magical Girl doesn't get hit too many times and use the negative coins, and the Dawn kills the swords. Right now, I'm focusing on those 4. The negative coins is going to do itself, since I have Rodion. So I just have to protect the Magical Girl, and I just have to kill with Dawn. There is one for you applying sinking stacks. Less than 5 hits on Magical Girl, Dawn, or Rodion. Yeah, on Rodion, I'm going to tank the hits. I just said the ones that I'm focusing right now. That way, on the next runs, I don't have to care about protecting the Magical Girl, because she's someone that I cannot control. So I would rather get her mission done before anything. So protecting her and making her land the final shot, it is probably the missions that I want to get out of the way the most at the moment. Ruin also has one where she wants to clash with all the swords. All the ones that are buffed, or even the ones that are like shitty and revive. All of them, and Dawn wants to kill one as soon as she gets the chance to, so makes it a lot harder. I want to do the mission where Dawn kills the swords. So I don't care about the clashing one right now, and I already lost the Rodion doesn't get hit 3 times or more, so I want to do the mission of protecting the Magical Girl so she doesn't receive too many hits. I think that's the one that I want to focus on the most at the moment. Like, I want to get the Magical Girl conditions out of the way. The thing is, Martin, I don't think I have the luxury of choosing, of doing too many missions at once, because my entire team is a jobber, because I'm not level 55. Now, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind wasting modules, as long as every single module at least does one mission. Like, the idea is to get rid of the hardest and more unpredictable missions right now. The ones that I can control, like avoiding Rodion getting hit or she clashing with everyone, can easily be done on another run. I appreciate it, Spartan, but I don't think I have the luxury. I think it's going to be extremely difficult to try to min-max every single mission with my current team. This is already looking like a reset, by the way. So, if the magical girl gets hit multiple times or she loses her clash, which I might just take away from her. Oh, rip. I can't do this. I definitely want magical girl to clash, but she's faster than... I actually don't know which is going to be first, because they are both the same speed. They are both the same speed. Let's see, Spartan, are you there? Or are you still trapped in Hatch? Welcome back, Spartan. Is Dawn going to move before Rio? Because she's at the very far left, which leads me to believe that she's going to move before Rio. But they are the same speed, both Rio, Dawn, and Faust. All three of them are the same speed. So they are the same speed, so depending on if I clash on the first one, then I'm assuming Rio is going to move first. Right? So if I do this, Rio is moving first. Okay, perfect. Then I can safely clash with Magical Dawn. Hopefully she doesn't die though. So like that. So Rio is going to win the clash. The press Pokemon is going to win her clashes. Probably Dawn loses this clash though. But I don't think I have a better clasher. Let's see how it goes. Excuse me? Everything went like you said, Spartan. Rio didn't clash first. Dawn moved first. Despite both having 7 speed. And she lost the clash because of that. No clue then. Yeah, apparently it is. If your units are on the same speed, then it is based on your unit arrangement. Well, that's a shame. Now my Rio is at minus 11 SP, and that's horrendous. Yeah, she's not going to win anything. No troll. Yeah, this fast is not the best clasher. Now, this is a reset. Rio being at negative SP means I basically have 1 less unit.
모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
I think I want to replace fast.
난 그 무엇도 제대로 해내질 못해.
Or go with 4.
결국 아무것도 지켜내지 못할 거야.
The paralyze is nice, and definitely the increased damage is very nice, especially with Rio, but
잡지 못하게.
she is a horrible clasher, especially if she's not at 45 SP. Let me try like this. Rio will get an extra move as well, which I don't think is too bad of a thing. Yeah. I think Rio having an extra move also, as long as she's on positive SP, I think Rio is a beast. And Gregor is just going to be a jobber there. Let me see without fast. The reason why I would prefer to have fast over Gregor would be because she has both an evade and because she can heal. If you started with the swords, it would be rough. What do you mean if I started with the swords? Oh yeah, if the war started turn 1, obviously it would be impossible. Yeah, no, that would be impossible. There's a reason why I think 4 is doable. And it is because she's not starting. She's not starting with that, so... Jeez, this is going to be... Maybe she wins. Okay, Rio won her first clash. That's huge. Slight delay in the stream. I'm trying to get back to champion in E7, and the stupid recess kicked me back a rank. Okay, she didn't win. Okay, that's definitely a reset. 2 staggers. 2 staggers on turn 1 is not good.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Slight delay in the stream. I'm trying to. Are you talking about arena? Arena level, not arena. Arena rank. Yeah, I just do the next rank past master. I don't remember the name. I think it's challenger. Yeah, arena ranking in E7. I don't remember which one is champion. Is it the one after the one next to master? Challenger, champion, then whatever. Yeah, no, I just chill in challenger. I don't really care too much about the extra sky zones anymore. So I don't bother, because after a certain point in challenger, like, all the defensive teams are full of tryhards with all the meta units. And I really don't care about changing my team. I would rather just go with one team and get over with it. My defense is too strong for that tier anyway, so I end up in like Challenger 1 just by defending. I've only been doing NPCs for the longest time now. Can Rio use her support passive while she's on field or no? I don't think she does. As long as she's on... I think only one passive can apply. Spartan, correct me if I'm spreading misinformation, but I think it is just one passive. If she's on field, she gets the one of the passives. If she's off field, then she gets the other one. Yeah, okay, good to know that I was right. Yeah, no, it wasn't misinformation, Lina. We are safe. I was actually right. Should I try it with Faust? Because that ego is way too broken. I already have it at Trispin 3 anyways. 15 SP for all allies and 15% max HP. Maybe if she doesn't lose too much of the clashes at the beginning. Because I really would rather have Faust over Gregor.
망치를 쥐고
Yeah. It is too bad you haven't beaten Kanto 7 yet. I mean, I did say that I didn't want to continue rushing this story. I just wanted that final XP excavation because I think level 50 is doable, but I am struggling, I'm not going to lie. But I think it's still doable though.
침식도 양호.
Might really help you out here. I'll see to it. I'll see to it because I still have 8 days. If I can even beat the boss once on hard mode, I think for no reason in particular. I thought you were just helping me, but I see you were spamming the doors there. Okay, never mind. Man. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be the reason you were.
대가리 딱 떼고
Oh no. Bruh. No, yeah, I'm sure about it. I'm sure I also get the Ranta stuff like this. But I'm not going to try it with this one. Everyone lost the clashes. Everyone lost the clashes, so no, thank you. Would Nasty Sinclair be good against the wall boss since he has negative coins?
곧 감미로운 트럼펫 경보와 비명 소리가 들릴 거다.
파우스트가 나설 만한
I
곳이야.
forgot to use your support. Yeah.
차라리
He has a harder time regulating his SP as well as the two new units.
슬퍼하지 마.
What does
다음에는
Nasty
좋은 일이
Sinclair
생길
do?
거야.
곧 감미로운 트럼펫. 기다려라, 거대.
It's way easier to corrode, and is that a good thing?
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Yeah, I thought so. Right, let me try not defending this time. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Nah. Look at this base power S3 at level 40 up high 3. Oh. Self-destructive purge doesn't sound like a name that is going to...
대가리 딱 떼고.
Sounds a little bit worrying, to say the least. No, don't lose the clash with your S3. Fuck off.
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
It's because it raises his stagger threshold.
난그 무엇도
Alright.
제대로 해내질 못해. 닥쳐라, 해파.
That's pretty much any negative, right?
내가 정한
As long as you don't roll any heads on a negative coin, you're golden.
솔직하게 말할게.
But he has a habit of rolling heads a lot. Ah, I see.
이해할게.
Rio is being a bit of a jobber. But then, can you remind me again what the absolute resonance did to the individual clashes? Slightly buffs, but it does slightly increase their clashing power. Even if it's by one number. Even if it's just a +1 on the max and minimum. It does make them stronger, right? No, yeah, I know about the passives. I'm just talking about the individual clashes because I would rather use the S1s if possible. If Absolute Resonance helps me win with, the clashes with S1, I would rather try those instead of wasting the S2 or S3 because she lost with S3 a clash already. That's horrendous. Okay. Because if it helped me, I would use Rodion's defense. And then I would do the Absolute Resonance with Rio. But S1 on Rio is so fucking bad. It's not a skill I want to use on the first clash when she has all the opportunities to be a jobber. Maybe they win with struggling. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, this is another I'll give. Getting both as ones on fast is definitely very detrimental. I need the S2 if I want to use fast on the beginning. I can at least apply paralyze and make someone win their clash.
곧 감미로운 트럼펫 경보와 닥쳐라 해파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게
Okay,
말할게.
great.
나한테는 좀 어려워.
Pause is unable to
이건
clash.
내가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
대가를 딱 때려.
For a second I thought she was going to win. Never mind. Well, I don't care. She's going to get staggered, but and damage to Oblivion, but
상태가 됐다고. 더 큰 사태로 번지기 전에 얼른 수습하는 게 좋겠어.
okay, Rio won the clash, that's a good sign. My Don is one hit away from dying though.
이곳에 등장. 다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
So Rio has at least 2 uses of S1 before she gains another skill, so... I guess I'm not clashing with her this time. Spartan, can Sad Rodian defend more for these swords? Like, is it 3 swords like the boss, or is it just one mode, which is one single sword?
중앙 본부에서 전파할게. 지금부터 제압 임무를 시작할 거야. 언제나 하는 일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고. 최선을 다할 거라고 믿어.
I guess Spartan is not here. Ah, welcome back, Spartan. If Rodian can defend again to gain another sword stack, is it 3 swords like the boss, or is it just one mode with a single sword? Because it doesn't look like she can defend again, so I'm assuming it's just one single sword, which is a single mode. You can get 3 sword stacks. I'm assuming it's the tier sharpened. How many stacks does she have right now? She has only 1. So I can probably use the counter. It is on the S3 though. Maybe I do it on the next one. I want Rio to win this clash. She should win this clash as well. It says 3, hopefully. And then I can do these 2 with Rodian. Like this. And then just magical girl stuff with this one. And hopefully Rio uses the S1 first.
정화.
Okay, she did. Perfect. Okay, she won the clash with the shittiest skill. And now she's going to be a Jobo. Okay.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
제압 대체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어. 하나, 페이트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
사랑과 정이
잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치면 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
No troll. Favored. I can use Rio to clash this. Doing the beach event in CCC. You're going to love the fishing event. Yeah, you're going to love the fishing event. Trust. You know what? We heal with Faust. HP heal, SP heal. It might fuck a little bit with Magical Dawn, but I don't know. Do I use this? It's favored only. Did pretty good so far with just level 45. Yep, you did. Rushed the CCC event so I could get the beach outfits for the MC. Oh, you did, Spartan. How did it go? I keep going, but I'm sure Faust is gonna kill my team. Yeah, probably. She's either going to kill your team or she is going to screw up the whole sort or the missions. One or the two. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Let's see how this one goes. I did last night and didn't log back on. I don't think my Dawn is staggered, right? Thank you for not being a jobber. Forced being forced. She got staggered. And she got killed. Okay, nice.
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Ripsack, did you try with the other skill? It changes the targets when you use the either of the two corrupted skills. Oh, you were sad. Rip. I've had times. I've had times where when one of my characters get corroded, the first skill, the one that is on the very bottom, I try to select and it chooses my allies, and then I choose the other one and it just randomly goes all to the enemies. So that's pretty lucky, but
알고 침식도 양호. 아마도.
Alright, let's try again.
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워.
Oh, that's really bad.
해결 못해도 이해할게.
Well, wasting an S3 immediately. This one looks like a reset. She's losing with an S3! And she's winning with the S2. She lost with the S3, I'm won with the S2.
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
대가리 딱 떼고.
Yay! She won the clash. Nice.
잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
I already showed that I cannot kill with Dawn. I can't kill with Dawn, which is sad. Okay, apparently this one is neutral. Or trust in Rio. If she wins those clashes, being at 45 SP is going to help her a ton. And she's technically dominating, so... Okay.
대가리 딱 떼고.
If I can kill one sword, I think I'm golden.
으타! 먹어 치워라. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
No, 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 don't fucking lose with your S3.
아르카나 빛은
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아.
아타나 비!
Okay, there's one sword. Doable.
무슨
It
일
takes a bunch of setup though, but
어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐,
I can do it.
진짜? 왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Oh no. What do you say, Spartan? Do I use the double S3 to guarantee the kill, or do you think this can kill? I got rid of one sword, which is tremendous. One S3 should kill the sword. The problem is that I already reset once because one S3 didn't kill the sword. Spartan. Although probably she is because she lost the clash. I don't exactly remember. It is guaranteed to kill, or is it just because it's that powerful? Assuming I don't lose the clash. Against what skill? The weakest? The weakest. What if I use the charge? It's fucking neutral. If it's unopposed, does it do the same? Just real quick. If I use the S3 while unopposed, does it still kill the sword? Okay, yeah, that's also what I was going to plan. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then I can do Rio, double S1 on Rio. And then she can do this. Okay, Rio is going to clash the swords. Going to kill with Magical Girl, and then I'm going to clash with this one. Never mind, I cannot clash with this one. I need to use this. Is this every battle, Spartan? I haven't used it enough to really know. Is this every battle? I can use it every battle. Or is it once per day, something like that? Once per day. Because the boss is targeting Rio and everything. I mean, I guess I can clash with the sword with another one. If I if I give up, it gives it back to me, so I can use it without trouble. It's only if I win. Okay, perfect. Then I'll definitely use it. Because I want to clash with Rio with the swords. Okay. Hokuma powers activate! Favored, but doesn't look too much favor in my favor. I'm going to go for this one. Now Rio clashes with this. Rio clashes with this. How many stacks of the sword she has? 3. Okay, she doesn't need more.
지금은 기분이 좀 그렇네.
Okay, I need the two in the middle to clash. Going to do this. And this. Okay. That looks good enough. Go, bullshit powers!
사랑보다 붉은 달.
날카롭고 정확하게 지키기 위해서.
Damn, bro, he's playing every gacha in existence. Technically, Limbus is not a gacha because you can farm everything, but yes. She won with a single coin. Well, it is an ego, so makes sense, but...
제압 대체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어. 피테리츠. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
전부 찢어버리겠네.
야! 아르카나 세이버!
Yes, it is Korean.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아. 관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네.
Okay, that's 2 swords. That's 2 swords.
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고.
The magical girl hasn't received a single hit either, so...
아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야. 잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Alright, so this... Rodion can't clash with the boss on this one. That's sad. I guess you can clash with this one. It might actually be for the better. This game only became a gacha because the company needed cash to keep the company afloat. Yeah, it does look that they still kept like a bunch of the free-to-play stuff. Oh, why does this allow me to clash? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm the same speed as the boss, and the boss is targeting someone else. My viewers are getting me into some of the games, and I don't mind. I'm here to entertain. Why does it say favored? And then immediately struggling? Is it because it's not calculating the sync? Or is it because if target has 20 or higher SP? Probably counting weaknesses and buffs after. There's no reason to not do this. It is, yeah, 0% to corrode. Now it's dominating. And I'm going to deal damage. Actually, let me see without using the buff. If I do this and this, does the absolute resonance change anything? Yes, it does. Now it says favored. Interesting. This also says favored, but I don't feel very favored. No. This is not RuneScape, Suggester. Limbussy is actually extremely easy to farm as long as you actually play the game. It's not a game that you just log in, do the dailies and you get everything. But it is a game that if you put like at least a couple of hours a day, you can get multiple characters that you want. By the way, you can choose multiple, like 5 or 6 within a month. I'm not sure. It says dominating, but I don't feel like I'm dominating. No, yeah, I played RuneScape. I'm an OG RuneScape player, so I do know the difference between actually getting anything that you want if you just play the game, and another is become the best to get everything that you wanted. I do know the difference. I'm an OG RuneScape player. That's another exaggeration. But yeah, I'd say 50 days can get you a full team and a little bit more. And you don't need to play it religiously. This is in RuneScape. I'm praying you, game. Don't fuck me over now. Okay, she's winning. She's not a jobber. She's not a jobber. There we go. Okay, Dawn killed all 3 swords. I want all of my clashes. Look at that. Look at Rio winning all of the clashes. And now that all of these swords are gone, I used what's it called? S2 on Gripper. Now she's going to receive infinitely more damage. 20% more damage debuff. So I didn't check, but if Rio gets an S3 on this round, then I'm going to deal so much damage. Please, Rio, show me an S3. No, she doesn't have an S3. It's okay. It's okay. Grouper has an S2 again.
확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
I don't know if it's going to count because it already has it, but she has double S2, so I don't have a choice anyways. I don't think I can one-shot her, Spartan. I don't think I can one-shot her, if I'm going to be completely honest. I can still attack on the turn, the magical girl attacks. I think I have an idea of what I want to do with Dawn on the next turn. So let me then just use the S1s. Does this sound good? I don't think I'm going to do too much damage if I use all of the S1s though. Nuka. Let me use Rio's S2. Let me pump up the damage with the Gloom Resonance.
쓸모가 있으려면
That wasn't too much damage.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실
Okay, now it's going to be the thing.
필요가 없는 건 좋네. 잘했어.
I'm pretty sure if I use S3 on Rio, it's going to be like 300 damage or even more. So do I hold on using the S3 on Rio and instead try to do the damage with Magical Dawn? No, but there's a mission, Lina. There's a mission. I need the magical girl to land the final hit, so I need to do like 400 damage. I need to do like ideally like 500 and something each damage. If I kill her with my own units, then the magical girl is not going to kill it. Personally, I think Rodion will fuck everything up because she's going to deal so much damage. I definitely want the S3. Yeah, Rodion will kill, definitely. S3 with Rio should do roughly like 400 damage. I don't want to underestimate my damage though, or overestimate it. I think I don't want to overestimate my damage and leave the boss at like 600. So I think what I'm going to do is this. Then this. Like this. I think this is what I want to do. What do you think, Spartan? With your calculations somehow, like how would it go with this? Actually, I don't want absolute resonance. I think these should be enough. Because he also has plus 20% damage from blunt skill, so this is going to be omega buffed. I'm going to trust. Fucking hell, he does so much damage. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think I'm going to kill. I don't think I'm going to deal 600 damage because I don't have a specialized team for that. So I might have done it with this. Yeah, it's the corroded version. There we go. Yeah, she killed. Okay. She killed. That should have cleared a couple of the missions. Use negative skills. Kill with the magical girl. Yeah, no, I don't have a specialized team for her, so I don't think she would have killed. But yes, I got a little bit scared with the corroded version. There we go. Let's see the missions that I completed. I did more missions than I thought. Clear the encounter without any of the allies reaching Telcode tiers. Use Arcana Slave. Clear encounter with the Queen of Hatred taking less than 3 hits. That's the one that I wanted to avoid the most. Complete that counter without letting Heart-Breaking Sword, Heart-Tearing Sword, and Heart-Piercing Sword revive once. That's also really good. Now I don't have to care about who clashes with the sword. Complete the counter with the Central Command Team Captain surviving and defeating 3 swords that have helpless tiers. Nice. Look at how many missions I did. Holy shit. We are eating today. So now I only have 4 missions to do. Clear encounter without any of the allies reaching minus 45 SP. I think it's more doable than any of the other missions. Complete the encounter with the welfare team model employee surviving and taking less than 5 hits. This is Rodion avoiding hits. I can do this. I can do both of these. I can definitely do both of these. Have the welfare team model employee clash against Heart-Breaking Sword, Heart-Tearing Sword, and Heart-Piercing Sword once. This is also something that I can do. I can definitely clash with Rodion and then kill it with anyone else. So these 3 can be done on a single module. Yeah, clash with all of the swords once. Ideally, since Rodion is going to be the strongest steel, ideally Rodion also kills. And then complete the encounter with the Central Command Team Captain surviving and taking less than 5 hits. Like, I can do all of these. I can do all of these. Yeah. I can definitely do all of this with the one single module now. But I ate way too good. That's 500 lunacy, 3, 4. That's a temple. A temple, a bunch of thread, and a bunch of experience. Let me use that immediately. Getting there. Alright. From 43 to 48. That will make things slightly easier as well. Who wants to do some gamba? That's 10 tickets. Let's see if I get something along the lines of depressed Pokemon. Depressed Pokemon, come to me. Rip. Fake out? No. Ah, shit. I mean, there's an outies, but it had to be Gregor. No fake out. No fake out for me. But that's amazing, honestly. I didn't expect to clear 9 missions with my team, but it is perfectly doable. I got all of the experience tickets to do as well. So I can do this and max both Dawn and my Rodion. Or Otis. And I can do that later. I think it's about time I do a little bit of Wizardry. So I'll be right back. 1 second. I need to go real quick. Oh, if you're still here, Zach, then I wish you good night. Rest well. Yeah, you better scout her, Lena. You better scout her. Actually, did you guys even want to see Wizardry, since I'm just going to be farming experience for Arena? Wouldn't it be more exciting to continue doing the missions for hard mode? I have the modules. So how about it? Did you guys want to see the rest of the hard mode missions? Do more missionators. You want to see the missions haters? Also, I got a bunch of thread. I forgot about that. So that's 50, 70, 90 thread. Who can I level up? Honestly, she kinda deserves the uptie, doesn't she? Whilst putting in work. That's more than average. That means 3 of the boxes gave me 3, and the other gave me 2. That was 5 boxes. 2 away from all of them giving me 3. Should I do this? Do I do this? Do I instantly uptime my fast? I'm not going to do it. I'll hold. There's a lot less stuff that I need to be worrying about now. Now I just need to prevent Rodion from getting hit. I need to clash with all of these wars with her. What were the other ones? Because I need Rodion to clash with each of the swords. Ideally killing them as well. I need to protect Rodion from getting hit. And I need Dawn to also not get hit. Hold on. Spartan, are you there? Or did you also go to sleep? I think both of them went to sleep. Yeah, both of them went to sleep. Okay, let's see how it goes now. So all I need to take care of is Rodion and Dawn doesn't get hit.
알고 침식도 양호. 아마도
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워.
And Rodion clashes with all of them.
이해할게.
This is going to be a little bit more difficult without Spartan letting me know if I have any doubts about something. But I think I can split them on two. I can make Rodion tank hits. I can make Rodion tank hits. So that would... I would lose that specific mission. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, I can split it on two. I have two modules, so... I can do it right now. So I can probably sacrifice the mission about Rodion not getting hit. And just do it like normal, and instead protect Dawn as much as I can. If I can protect Dawn... and make Rodion clash with the swords, then I complete two missions, and then I can just make sure Rodion doesn't get hit on the next module. I can take turns, but I think I would rather tank it with Rodion right now because she's the strongest. So her mission can be done anytime. So let's see. He's a jobber as usual. Yeah, all of my units are having difficulties. Rio, you're such a jobber. Okay, now she lost. She lost the clash. If she loses the clash with the S3, I'm going to reset. Or if she loses the only clash. Or I can do it the other way, though. I can also do it the other way. Try to protect Rodion before anything. And then use Dawn to clash and lose them, even if she gets completely screwed. And then I can do Dawn's mission at the very end. I could even clear the mission with Rodion right now and then try to cheese it and use someone else's Dawn for the other mission. Because my own Rodion is not bad, even at level 45 she was doing her job in easy mode. So yeah, I think that's a better plan. I'll protect Rodion. Yeah, I'll lose Spartan's Dawn. So I'll protect Rodion, this one, to clear her mission.
나한테는 좀
and to
어려워.
clash with the
이건
swords.
너희가 해결 못해도 이해할.
Maybe the avoid any unit to reach -45 SB clears itself this one, so I would do 3, and then I only need to protect the slot 1 for the final mission. So I'm just going to dump. Okay. Neutral. Struggling. Isn't it crazy that Gripper has a weaker S3 than her S2? Because this one, the gripping, is the skill 2, and it has neutral, but when I try to do the execution, which is the S3, it is a lot weaker. That's a little bit weird, but okay, so she's struggling on this one. Fighter this, and if I clash with Rio, hopefully she wins. I'm using the S3. Gripper! Fall's doing her job. Nice. Oh no, don't fucking lose. No, come on. Come the fuck on, bruh. Okay, Rio did her job in the very least. I don't need to protect this girl either. I'm done with that mission. I just need to protect Rodion.
이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
And that I don't need to save the S3s anymore for the swords, because I already cleared that mission as well. I can use it to clash. That saves me that gives me a lot of versatility to protect Rodion. Although she can probably dominate it by herself. Now I'm going to use this and then this. Okay, I trust in you, Rio. I trust in you. I believe in you. Okay, let me do this. I believe.
정확하게. 아르카나 피트. 지키기 위해서
I also need to be careful about what's it called? Clashing with Rhodian against the unbreakable coins. Because if that does happen, then she's going to get hit at least 5 times. Yeah, this skill specifically, if I clash it with Rhodian, she is still going to get hit. It is going to be 0 damage, but she's still going to get hit, so I need to be careful about not clashing with this one. If I do this, and I just clash with this, she should technically kill. Technically. Being a jobber as always. Gregor being a jobber. Can I defend this? Holy shit, no, I cannot. Okay, he's going to be tanking one. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, don't died. It's not too bad though, I don't need her alive. It's going to hurt, though. It is really definitely going to hurt. Yeah, this magical girl is a jobber. She started with 4 speed and the boss had 4 speed, so she couldn't clash with anything. She didn't clash with anything. She's a jobber, for sure. Okay, I should be able to do this. I think Rio is going to die with this one, though. She's still slower, by the way. Why are you so slow? You haven't clashed with that a single time. No, never mind. This is a loss.
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어.
She started at 4, now she's at 3. Cool.
슬퍼하지 마.
She didn't clash a single time.
난그 무엇
Useless. I'm going to do it with Gregor.
기다려라.
Screw Gregor.
더
I'd rather have Rio's extra attack. If I have Rio's extra attack, that should actually be more helpful than
저건 좀 복잡하네.
the jobber of a Gregor.
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
No, I need an S3 with Rio. I definitely need an S3 with Rio.
내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어.
If she loses the first clash, she becomes useless immediately.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Puck Beach Concert. I haven't done that one, by the way, on ZZZ.
기다려라. 겉에 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Okay, she's going to defend, so I want her on negative speed, on negative SP. Next. S2. It is favored. Neutral or neutral. I think this is actually fine as long as my Dawn isn't a jobber. If Dawn doesn't become a jobber, this is probably the perfect time, the perfect start. I just need all of them to win the clashes. Okay, good start. Good start, okay. Rio won her clash, perfect. Oh my god. Why are you such a jobber, Dawn? Even Boss is winning. That's your S3! That's your S3! What the fuck are you doing?
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고. 얘 이름으로. 지금 이곳에. 던지기 전에 얼른 수습.
She missed every single...
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아.
She's such a jobber.
다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
패배? 믿을 수가 없네. 망치들은 어디 갔지?
I'm not standing for this bullshit. She's becoming level... I'm making her level 50.
원하신다면 오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
I'm not accepting that. 2 levels might be the difference because holy shit, she's losing even with her S3. Maybe I should just use Manager Dawn. Maybe I should just use my bleed team actually.
길 좀 막지 마.
She gets a super buff if she's Magical Dawn though, doesn't she? Yeah, I'll give it a try, but I do think that Magical Dawn is actually better because she is very specific for this world. But maybe Manager Dawn is able to pull it off.
저기 술에 취한 한량처럼 허둥거리는 승기를 세운다는 지금이겠구나.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹. 더 먹어치워라. 비로군.
If Manager Dawn doesn't work, I'll use the experience tickets to make my current Dawn level 50. For sure. Magical Dawn is going to be level 50.
저희를 살려낼 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
다류 산초 경혈 80. 갈라지도록.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Just as the ancient wise master instructed, I have led the hamster out of the cage and unleashed Miyabi's basic attack to level 12. Perfect, leader. You have done well. Now do the rest.
꿰뚫려라.
깜 끌지 말고.
I might get another hamster cage from this event. Nice!
뒤집은 건 아니나.
For the next one, I highly recommend to be the special attack over the ultimate.
비켜. 느껴라. 꿰뚫려라.
Yeah, the ultimate is nice, and obviously it still does a lot of damage, but the special attack is quick and doesn't use that much energy either. So you're going to be spamming it a lot.
때로 무너져라.
Generating the decibels is going to be a little bit harder, so obviously taking advantage of that level 12 on your ultimate is going to be a lot harder.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이
Alright.
마음껏 마셔. 그게
Let's see if Manager Dawn works. Can I see the buffs though before going in? It is going to be like this. Full bleed team to make Dawn clash faster, better, faster, stronger.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Now, as always, defend. Okay, that's a good sign. Never mind. Now Rio is the jobber. I can't fucking believe it. What are you guys doing? You're all jobbers. Holy shit. Actually using... No, wait. I would lose it anyways. But this... Oh yeah, this is good. Now I can save Rios. This might work. Okay, nice. Oh no. Okay. Okay, she won every single clash. Nice. No, Gripper! No, Gripper! No! No! For fuck's sake! At least the jobber did his job. But Gripper lost the clash. Oh, I really needed that one. Shit. Okay, now don't be a jobber, magical girl. I actually need you to clash something. Okay, she is clashing something. Good. Okay, she's going to defend again. I can make a rat. Okay, that looks a lot better. Here's Manager Dawn doing her job. Gripper applying the paralyze that I need too much. Perfect. Why is Rio so slow though? Why is she so slow today? Okay. I get a season 1 ID selector soon. Whom should I get? Group her. You can probably ask Spartan, but I highly recommend Grouper. Because you also have Manager Dawn, so you want the bleed unit, and Grouper is a bleed unit. And she has a bunch of other stuff that is going to benefit you. Okay, that's... Oh no, I need her to clash. Never mind. For a second, I almost forgot that she actually needs to clash. I was like, I just need to kill. No, I need to clash. That was close. Okay, I'm clashing with all of the swords. And I think Rodin should be able to kill. Just in case, though. Just in case I'm going to do Rio here. She cannot clash with anything anymore either, so it doesn't hurt. It's going to make sense why I'm using the Gregor's ego. It's going to make sense. So bear with me for a second. Yes. Hopefully she's strong enough to kill by herself. I think she is. Okay, perfect. She clashed, she killed. Oh my god. Okay, grouper lost. Cool. Yeah, there we go. That's why I used Gregor's ego. If I did the normal skill, he would have lost 100%. Evans gives so many pulls compared to other Hoyo games. 1,200 pulls around. Yeah, I know, Lena. That's what I was saying. They are not jobbers. I'm going to start using that a lot. An outfit, yes, exactly. The outfit too. You cannot forget about that one. Okay, now to clash with this one again. Permanently gonna use that one. I see why you would, Lena. I see what you would. Right, so now... Neutral, you say? But don't mind if I do. And now I only need to clash with the boss. I see Chef Ryoshu is in there too. It looks like she bleeds. Yeah, any character that does bleed or gives bleed is perfectly fine for your manager Dawn. Okay. Neutral though. I can't use any other. Going to have to risk it. Going to have to risk it with Dawn. $716 if I do this. Yeah, holy shit, she gets obliterated.
죄인인가?
꿰뚫려라.
Nice! Yeah, my manager Dawn is making things a lot easier. Now I don't need the magical Dawn. She doesn't deal a lot of damage though, because she does need to ramp up with the bleed, so definitely magical Dawn is easier for some of the missions. Okay, that's another sword. No, 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 don't lose. Okay. Yeah, that was expected. I already expected Audis to lose. Yeah, Magical Dawn deals a ton of damage, but Managed Dawn is a lot more well-rounded, and Managed Dawn does ramp up.
제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야. 잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Now let's see. I can clash, and I'm just going to make sure it dies with Gripper. She has S1s anyway, so she cannot clash. So and actually, I can probably send the Ryoshu too. Okay, it seems I'm going to be able to do the missions as long as things don't go too south on the final clashes. Because I don't need to take care of my damage anymore.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상
Oh, she's winning! She's winning!
스피리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Gregor is also winning! Holy shit, they are not jobbers! They are not jobbers.
아류탄초 경연 역시 찢겨라.
Yeah, this is the most important clash, though. Okay. Okay, she's winning. She's winning. She's winning. She's winning. She wins. She wins. She won. Yes. Okay, perfect. I clashed with all 3 swords. I protected Rhodium from getting hit at all. And I think no one reached. I think absolutely no one reached the minus 45 SP. Although I don't know about Rhodium, because Rhodium does love to be very close to minus 45.
아류탄초 경열 80. 갈라지도록.
Okay, that's going to ramp up the bleed. That's going to ramp up the bleed damage.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어.
So now,
이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화돼.
this is really fucking bad. S1s, both
잘했어.
4 S1s undone, by the way. 4 S1s, that's really bad. But I think I don't care. I think I managed to make it. I managed to do it.
또한 몸에서 할 테니.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think I did 3 of the missions. I think. Again, I'm not sure about the minus 45 SP. I don't know if any one of them reached that point. But I think I did it. I think I did 3.
너희들도 고생
That only
많았어.
leaves a single mission.
너도.
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다. 나도. 그러고 보니까
Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
거울을 내려준 아이가 없어졌지. 다시
Perfect.
관리를 맡겨주실까?
Now I just need this one. Complete the counter with the Central Command Team Captain surviving and taking less than 5 hits from enemy attacks. And this is slot 1. As long as slot 1 doesn't get absolutely screwed or damaged even a single time, I completed hard mode as well. So let's do it. Now I have a bunch of versatility. I can do whatever I want as long as I protect my Dawn. Or another person's Dawn. But I think I can do it with my own Dawn. I think I can do it with my own Dawn. And I don't want this guy anymore. I maybe do want Otis though. I think Otis applies too much bleed, so she might be able to allow my Dawn to ramp up. I think I still want negative Rhodium. Alright. Should be a lot easier. Let's go. Let's finish this. Let's finish the stream with a good note.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Neutral, maybe she wins. She definitely is not going to win. Negative Rhodium intercepts one of these. And This might actually be good. Okay.
대가리 딱 떼고
I believe in my Dawn. I don't need to protect anyone but my Dawn, but she has very high clashing power, so... Okay, Odie's lost. Oh no. Okay, no, that's...
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아.
It looked good,
슬퍼하지 마.
but it can be better.
다음엔 좋은 일
예상한 일이야.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
I should probably level my Odies to level 50 with the tickets that I just got from the missions, but
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
okay. Okay, this is actually good. This can go south, but with this setup, my Dawn should win both clashes and Rio should win hers. Yeah, absolute resonance. She's immediately up to plus 43 ESP. Immediately 43 ESP. I applied Paralyze. That's going to help. No, 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 no. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay. You scared me for a second, Rio. You scared me for a second.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장! 다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는
Okay, magical girl tanking one of them.
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
Dawn is going to win that one immediately because of the paralyze. Then this and this. Then I'm just going to spam this one with the weakest skills. All right.
정화.
And now, the same thing that I did for Rodion, I'm going to have to really be careful about not clashing the Unbreakable Coin skill with Dawn. I'm going to be really careful. I need to be really careful.
잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은
Yeah, this one. I need to be clashing this with Rodion. It does say dominating, and I trust Rodian. But I need this one to kill. Okay. I think that kills. Now let's see what else can I do. You're so useless! You're not clashing anything! Favored and favored. Yeah, no, that's really bad. Can I actually... How good is this? Probably really good. Okay, I'll do that. We are on clashes, Rodion kills. It says neutral, maybe she wins. I'm hoping she wins because I'm also going to be using absolute resonance. This is the best that I can do. Okay, she won. She won that one. Perfect. It is her ego, but she's winning that one. Also, she deals 0 damage, but that's fine. Okay, Gripper. You win those. You win those. Paralyze. That deals no damage. Nice 8 damage. She wins the clash. And she should technically kill. No, 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 no. She didn't kill. No, that's fucking horrid. She left it with 4 HP. There's no way. There's no fucking way.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
No fucking way it lived with 4 HP. There's just no way.
난 그 무엇도 제대로 해내질 못해.
You know what? Maybe like this is better. I don't use Otis, and I just rely on Rio a lot more. And instead, because I'm going to have a bunch less of bleed setup. Okay. My Dawn is level 50. And she's magical girl, so she should not get fucked in the ass. Let's try it again. Oh, look at that. The average level is now 51. I was entering with average level of 49 and 48. Now it's actually a lot more acceptable.
저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Okay, this one is favored. Favored and favored. I believe in you, Rio. There's an absolute... Okay, she won the clash. No, she lost. Okay, that's fine. Rio is not the essential unit that needs to win the clashes. It is the magical girl. Is Piper good? Just C6 her. All of the units are good. As I said, probably the worst unit is Billy, and you could still make him work. But yes, Piper is very decent. Okay, I'm liking those numbers. Favored. I don't like those numbers though. Oh, Clank can't clash anyways. Okay. I really need Rio to recover some of her SP though. She's at -9 now. Okay, she won. You scared me for a second there, Magical Dawn. You scared me for a second. No, Magical Girl lost.
하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
I think I can kill the sword with that. And I can use this chance. Oh, never mind. I cannot clash. What do I need for this?
나중에 이야기할까? 지금은 기분이 좀 그렇네.
Yeah, it's his favorite, but I don't trust it. That looks a lot better. Can I just randomly sack us through? No. I'm going to have to clash with this one. I believe in Rio. I believe in Rio. No! I don't believe in Rio anymore! Holy shit, she's getting destroyed.
거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고.
더 큰 사태로 번지기 전에 어느 곳에서 파는 게 좋겠어.
아르카나 세이버!
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아.
She already received 3 hits, by the way. No, 2 hits. She got hit twice. Man, that's really fucking bad. Maybe I should really go with Spartan's Dawn. Yeah, no, that definitely made it. No, fuck off. That definitely did more than 5 hits. And everyone is staggered, which is the worst part. Look at that. Everyone is staggered. How did that even happen? I have no idea. Okay.
잘 들어왔네. 블루, 가볼까?
She deserves it. She pulled her own weight multiple times, so she definitely deserves it. Alright. Let's do it like this. I actually don't know if Rio is going to benefit from being second slot. But if she does, she is going to be the other character that I would like to actually win the clashes.
저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결해.
Struggling.
이해할게.
Neutral. Alright. I'm going to be lacking a lot more damage though, by the way. Because the press rodeo was definitely hitting really hard. Now, don't lose it. Don't lose it. For fuck's sake. That's a shame. She's at -9 now. Cool. Can she win any? Yeah, she's useless. She's not clashing anything. Again. Nah, I'm going to restart it. I'm not even going to try with Rio at -20 SP.
모두 전멸했잖아.
That's horrendous.
다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야. 결국
This is infinitely harder. It was working more with Manager Dawn. It was definitely working with Manager Dawn. It's just that Manager Dawn has too many S1s. And those are really bad.
됐다. 뜨자.
If I had to say something about Manager Dawn, is her jello skill. I might go bad, I'm beginning to dose. Alright, Lena.
솔직하게 말할게.
I might just do this attempt and then just call it a day.
이해할게.
Because it's... Alright, Lena. Good night. Sleep well.
정화.
사랑으로 정의 이름으로. 야! 아르카나 빛! 차!
Okay, she's losing. I mean, she's winning the clash. I'm already too used to saying losing that I almost said losing to a winning clash. Okay.
이곳에 등장! 다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런
Again, she's not doing anything.
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
I can do that. This this.
길 좀 막지 마.
No, why did you lose Rodian?
사랑으로. 야! 아르카나 슬레이버!
Oh no, she's not going to win. Oh my god. Everything is going south.
아르카나 빛! 잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
This and this. maybe.
쓸모가 있으려면 아르카나 필트. 제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같다.
Okay, now he's Rio got 45 SP. I think I got this. No, the magical girl is still a jobber.
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 된다고. 더 큰 사태로 번지기 전에 무슨 일 수습하는 게 좋겠어.
Okay, that one. Ah, that's the last. I'm not even going to try on this one.
내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어.
What a shame it was going so well.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Well, I think I'm going to do the last mission on my own time, so I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching all the way to the end. I wish you a good night. I will be seeing you all tomorrow. Bye bye.